Hey y'all, my name is Keisha Patrice and this is Talk to Me Tarot. So today I'm going to be coming to you guys with the energy check-in for the General Collective. We're going to be doing a five card spread. We're going to pull everything together. I already made sure all my decks was in the upright. Because as I tell you guys, them being in reverse changes the meaning of the cards. If I get to cussing, please excuse the language, get the message. If it sounds like I'm talking to you, it's because I am. However, if it does not apply, please let it fly. Do not force the story to fit. Okay, guys? Um, what else? Whether I'm saying he, she, him, her, you, them, whatever, we all have both masculine and feminine energy. So put yourself where you go. Like flip the roles if you have to. If I feel led to call signs, I will, but don't get caught up on just one sign because we all have multiple in our charts, in our birth charts or natal charts is what they're called, you know. Um, and it could also refer to the characteristic of that sign or the time frame associated with that sign if I call signs. Um, which most times I don't because they always all come out. Like the longer you keep pulling, they're all going to come out. What else? And nothing that happens in a tarot reading is a coincidence. So if something random happens, take it as a sign. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and regardless of when you're watching this, all my readings are timeless. So you watching it exactly when you're supposed to be watching it, regardless of when I recorded it. Don't know why I felt the need to say that, but let's go. Deck. If y'all can hear my music playing in the background, I don't own the rights to this music. Why does deck feel super thin? Hold on. It's weird, this deck feels super thin. What the heck? Bro, why half of the deck was under my laptop? The one time I be like, don't take nothing as a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that half of this goddamn deck was like slid up under my laptop. That's crazy work. It's a lot of good shit too. Wow. Interesting. I felt it. Definitely starting with this deck. I gotta count them again and make sure I got all of them. It's supposed to be 78. Alright. That's some weird shit. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Alright, y'all. Sorry. I'm not super quiet. This song could be relevant because it caught my attention. Super old school, super throwback. It's called Put It Down by T-Pain featuring Raymond Fiend and Teddy Put Her Ass Down, which is just T-Pain again, ain't it? Teddy Put Her Ass Down is T-Pain. Like, that's what the P stand for. So I guess it's just featuring Raymond Fiend. Fiend, like fiend without the D. This is my shit back in the day. Alright, y'all, let's get into it. What's going on with the General Collective energy check-in? Already here's the wow, Forest, huh? The number 4 could be significant. A telephone call could be significant.
Baby girl, what's
I'll own rights to this music.
My little man wanna hide in them drugs. I'ma take mine.
A sexual relationship could be significant. One more card, y'all. Dedicated. I be scared to turn my music up too loud because one time I did that and it just muted my shit and I was pissed because I was almost done with my reading when I realized it had happened. I said one more card, but 2 fell out and I gotta see if they are supposed to fall out in reverse. That was a good spin too. Nope. You were after and you were before. Alright, good spins, Keisha. Sorry for my fan and all that in the background. Trying to save myself some coin with this air conditioner. Alright. Y'all got the 4 of Pentacles. Y'all got the 4 of Cups. Y'all got the 2 of Wands. Y'all got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Y'all got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And y'all got the High Priestess. Dang. This song's hella old. Nah, Mo Thug and Crazy Bone, all good. It could be relevant. It's like somebody trying to I heard adjust. Somebody trying to adjust to something. Hold on. I gotta clarify a lot of this shit. I'm gonna do it with my oracle cards. So I ain't gotta second guess nothing. What's up with this 2 of Wands? What are you adjusting to? It says, I'm learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for a while and just enjoy being. So that work-life, home-life balance, work-life, love-life balance, like self-discovery and self-care balance. What I heard. What else? What is not working? Because something got you. I heard meh. Meh. What's this 4 of Cups? The Devil card in reverse. It's hard for me to face my pain, so I indulge in short-term pleasures or substances. I know it's not good for me, but I can't stop. There we go. Love or lust? Damn, that's what I heard. Self-love or lust? Like, self-love or addictions? Self-love or old habits? Self-love or self-neglect? What's up with this 4 of Pentacles? What are you holding on to so tight? What's up with this 4 of Pentacles? What are they holding on to so tight? It's too many. I just need one. It's G-double-O-D good. Judgment. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have a deep meaning. Interesting. So you're trying to hold on to yourself. Like, maybe this is somebody who feel like they've been losing themselves in the relationships they've been in or in the things that they've been doing. So you could be losing yourself in work. You could be losing yourself within these old habits. You could be losing yourself within these relationships. You could be losing yourself in your way of thinking about, you know what I'm saying, this old versus new you're working on. That's the world you're stuck in. Like, someone is trying to, I heard the word evolve. What's up with the Knight of Swords in reverse? What are you no longer moving impulsively towards? What I heard. I am planning how to turn this passion I have for you into something practical. I want the best approach in taking action. Interesting. So you're trying not to move impulsively towards another person that you feel passionate about? Because that's what it says. It says I'm planning on... Because I said, what are you no longer trying to move impulsively towards? And it says, I am planning how to turn this passion I have for you into something practical. I want the best approach in taking action. I don't know how to look at this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, somebody no longer feels stuck. Or somebody no longer feels blocked, I heard. So what's up with this 5 of Pentacles? For whoever this is. If you weren't blocked, I'm getting that now. If you weren't blocked, like if your communication wasn't blocked, that's what I keep hearing. What would you say? A Ride or Die could be relevant because the song that's playing is by a group called Do or Die. Why do you no longer feel blocked? If you were no longer blocked, what would you say? That was the question. I am less resistant to your love, and I feel... Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. It says, if I was asking if you no longer felt blocked, if communication no longer felt blocked, what would you say? And it says, I am less resistant to your love, and I feel pushed to action and follow my heart without hesitation. Here we go about taking... That's the second card in a row about taking action. Wow, I see where this is. Sorry, I'm in Goof Troop mode. That's probably bad. What's hidden? What's hidden? Because High Priestess represents secrets in some cases, and that's what I heard so loud. What's hidden? What's hidden? Two fell out. One says, I'm afraid to show you off because I feel you are out of my league and others will make fun of me or try to steal you from me. Wow. The other one says, I am new to the spiritual journey, but I am willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. I'm sorry, why am I laughing at this? This is so not funny, right? But why am I laughing? Like, I seriously want to crack up. Wow. It's like I'm forcing myself to hold my composure when I seriously want to crack the fuck up. Like, where that energy coming from? Dang, is it me? Is it me? Alright, so in terms of what you holding on to, so Titus says, in the past I was making choices in a careless way or a superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty and everything I must do have a deep meaning. So this is somebody who is teaching themselves how to love on themselves and do what's best for them, like choose themselves first, get rid of old habits, get rid of old addictions, get rid of things they're overindulging in, get rid of short-term pleasures, temporary pleasures, fleeting flings. That's what I heard. Stuff they feel is no longer good for them, but they can't stop. Like, whoever this is, they don't like feeling addicted to something. You don't like feeling addicted to something. You don't like obsessing over something. You don't like overindulging in something. Like, too much is too much. That's what I heard. Like, it's too much. Too much is too much. Somebody learning how to balance out, like, it says you're practicing self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. They spelled overwhelmed wrong on this card. Why did I notice that? They spelled it like overhealed with the M in between the L and the E and healed. Like, instead of a W, they forgot the W. Why did I notice that? They forgot the W. They forgot the win. They forgot the win. Because my son say that all the time, like, that's a W. And when I asked them what a W was, it's a win. Like, that's a win. They forgot to make sure they won. What? What are we talking about? That's another four. The Four of Swords is out here. The Four of Pentacles is out here. The Four of Cups is out here. If the Four of Wands come out here, that's going to make this real deep. But 444 is out here. Twos is out here. Eights is out here. April 28th could be significant. April 2nd. April 8th. February 2nd. February 4th. February 24th. February 28th. August 2nd. August 4th. August 8th. August 24th. August 28th. August 22nd. What? That's what I heard. Those dates could be significant. The song Breakdown by Mariah Carey featuring Bone Thugs could be significant. I'm hearing I'm supposed to go backwards on this reading. Alright, so that will put the major arcana card in the forefront, which is the High Priestess. Clarifying the high priestess we got. I'm afraid to show you off because I feel like you're out of my league and others will make fun of me or try to steal you from me. I am new to the spiritual journey, but I am willing to and trying to see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. Who's somebody trying to grow up for? That's what I just heard. This song could be relevant because I'm singing along and the lyrics alone is kind of fitting this message on my part. I'm on. Somebody could have got ghosted, or somebody could have just broke up, or somebody is in separation. Based on the same song. Look, 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands, King of Swords. Somebody in separation because of a trust issue. And you moving out of fear, and you just want to be in control of a situation you feel like you have no control over, or you don't trust yourself within this situation. Like, yeah, it goes with this. I'm afraid to show you off because I feel like you're out of my leagues and other will make fun of me or try to steal you from me. That's not even a realistic thought. That's part of your trust issues. But, like, you stand so firm on that because you're so scared to get fucking hurt. Like, you don't believe in this equal give and take thing. You think somebody, like, still trying to negotiate something with you? What? That's what I heard. What's up with this 2 of Cups and this King of Swords energy with this 9 of Wands? What's the trust issue in this dynamic? What's the trust issue in this dynamic? 2 more fell out. The Star and the Strength card. Quit playing. You could be an Aquarius. You could be a Leo. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Libra. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be an Aries. Heavy on a Leo, Aquarius, and Gemini. You could be a Capricorn. See? That's on called signs. You could be a Capricorn. Not a Capricorn. Now that's relevant. You could be a Capricorn. I was going to say you could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And Pentacles came out earlier. Yeah, all the signs are out here. Okay, so in terms of major arcana, heavy on Sagittarius, heavy on Leo, heavy on Aquarius, heavy on Gemini. Energy. Why are y'all clarifying y'all? That's clarifying y'all. This is a lot of hidden feelings. That's what I asked when I put on this card, right? What's hidden? I did, right? I did. I went in order from left to right on my end because y'all mirroring me. But from left to right, and on the last card, because it was the High Priestess, I held. Why am I remembering this? It's so relevant. On the last card, I held it up so y'all could see it, and I said the High Priestess represents secrets because she's holding the Book of Torah, and Torah translates to Book of Secrets. And so I asked what's hidden, and it's feelings. Somebody's scared to get. See? Somebody's scared to get close to somebody else because they feel like you either out of their league or they got trust issues to the point where they think somebody gonna come and steal you away from them. So they don't, because they new to this journey. They barely learning how to put themselves first. They barely learning how to consider what they want. They barely learning how to go after what they want in an honest way. They barely starting to not give a fuck what other people think about them. But at the same time, it's like they're paying attention to how they used to move in the past, and their past ways of thinking used to keep relationships like this very superficial. I heard. Yeah, it said that. Superficial and careless. It made them look superficial and careless. To the point where the reason why the scares them was hidden is they wanted to be deep. They scared of whatever connection this is, because there it goes, all coming together now. Sorry, it's all coming together now. Because when I asked what you didn't want to move impulsively towards anymore, that's when a person came up. It clarified that you were literally trying to move towards a person. Go towards a person. You just didn't want to do it impulsively anymore. This time, instead of moving without having a plan, you're literally making a plan before you take action towards somebody. That's literally what the card said. It says, I'm planning how to turn this passion I have for you into something more practical. Or into something practical. I want the best approach in taking action. And that's the Two of Wands card. And the crazy part is the Two of Wands is actually out here. So maybe I need to put you on top of you. If I switch the places of these two cards, it says I'm learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for a while and just enjoy being. Yeah. Somebody tired of distracting themselves from thoughts they actually want to work through. It's like somebody wants to figure this out so they can have their Two of Cups. Because right now they in Two of Wands energy, but they want this Two of Cups. This is who you're working towards, but the secret is you got trust issues. The secret is you got control issues. The secret is you freaking feel tamed by someone. Like someone knows how to tame your beast. That's what I heard. Like someone knows how to, thank you Father, make you feel. If I look deeper into the strength card, the strength card is still a fire sign card. Fire signs are represented by wands, and wands again represent passion, pride, ego. It's like somebody strokes your ego. Thank you, Father, because it came out in the upright. Somebody knows how to stroke your ego, I heard. Somebody knows how to make you feel calm, but strong at the same time. Somebody brings you peace. You want somebody in your life forever. Her halo is the infinity sign. Or you could think that angel on earth, like this person could have like a timeless look, so like a classic beauty. Or this person could like roses. This person could wear roses in their hair. They could like accessorize, like they jewelry be matching their clothes. Her rose match my tattoo. And see that? Or they could have a tattoo of a rose, but hers is weird because it literally matches mine, like it's in the same spot. I ain't never noticed that. That's kind of cool. The color red could be significant. The color yellow could be significant. This person could like daisies, I heard, or dandelions. Or you want to buy this person flowers, or you want to give this person their flowers. This person could make you feel vulnerable. This person scares you because they make you feel things you feel like there you go. There it goes. This person scares you because they make you feel things you feel like you have no control over. Like you can't control the feelings this person gives you, and that triggers you because of your trust issues. Thank you, Father. But it says you want to be less resistant to. It says I am less resistant to your love, and I feel pushed to take action and follow my heart without hesitation. So somebody wants to rush towards whoever this person is that's on your mind. Who is this person on their mind? I heard get this too. The song Eternal by Ronald Isley could be relevant. I do not own the rights to this music. Yeah, who is this person you want to rush towards? Look, the Chariot. Same energy, but who? What is this you want to rush towards? That was just confirmation. It's like, oh, you don't want to rush towards you. You're going to rush towards them. Because when I said want to, the Chariot flew out. So it's like, no, I'm already, like, you're going to take action when it comes to this. But who is this you're taking action towards? Who is this person? Somebody you trying to keep under wraps? Who is this person? God, I'm 401s. I said it. If the 401s came out, that makes everything very important. 401s came out. Crazy part is it's two people in this card. But it works. Because one of them is you. Who is your 401s? Cute. You can see forever with somebody. Or that's the goal. Forever. Yep, that's what I heard. That's the goal. Forever. Who's this 401s? 4 swords came out on this 401. Y'all gonna quit playing with me in these 4. The number 4 could be so freaking significant. Or the month of April. Or what else is associated with 4? Now I gotta get my laptop real quick. Hold on, because I'm being obedient. Sorry. Doing the most, right? Obedience. It's better than sacrifice. Word of the week for me anyway is obedience. I don't know what my son be watching. What is the significance about the number 4? Alright, it says the number 4 is universally recognized as a symbol of stability, foundation, and order. It represents physical creation and grounds abstract concepts into reality. Its profound significance spans multiple cultural, spiritual, and scientific realms. It says in Christianity, it's associated with earthly creation. On the 4th day of the creation week, God created the sun, moon, and stars, established seasons, days, and years. So time. In numerology, it represents practicality, hard work, discipline, and building a secure foundation. That fits too. In Buddhism, it represents 4 noble truths. So the truth. It also represents direction, because The number 4, like north, south, east, west. Something with the cycles and phases of the moon is significant. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Yeah, that's all, because I can spiral into that. All that. All that. Whatever I said, it's all relevant. The ones that I remember is foundation. Like somebody wants to build with someone else. There it go. This is a life partner. Like somebody feel like they found a person and you want to go towards them, but you want to come to them like ready, or somebody preparing for that person. If you haven't went towards your person, you know who your person is to you. I heard said just like that. You know who your person is to you. Whoever the person is on your mind right now, you're intentionally working on yourself so that you can feel good enough, stable enough. What else I say? Grounded enough. Freaking disciplined enough. Stable enough. To go towards this person. It's like somebody want that ish in order. Like somebody cleaning house. I heard that. I heard somebody's like getting all their ducks in a row. This is really cute. Like, I'm proud of whoever this is, because with this 4 of Swords coming out, it's like you think about this day and night, but like when you're in your most vulnerable state. Like in the beginning, this could have came across for this devil energy to be out here and this 4 of Cups to be out here. Like in the beginning, like you could have felt it's. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. I heard it because the phases of the moon made the number 4 significant, right? And this card is full of 4s. So if I read 4s in terms of how they came out in phases, hold on, guys. This is me being so obedient. 4 of Wands, a 4 of Swords. Gotta make sure I didn't skip anything. But yeah, 2s and 4s. Okay, so if I read the 4s as they came out, you got the 4 of Pentacles, then the 4 of Cups, then the 4 of Swords, then the 4 of Wands, then the 4 of Swords again, right? And if I read it in phases and how it came out in the reading, it's like in the past someone was making choices in a careless or superficial way, and now they feel like they got a higher duty and everything that they do must have a deep meaning, right? Because they didn't like how they was like holding on to something to the point where it was like an obsession, or it felt possessive. You know what I'm saying? It felt like to control. Like, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. It was like clingy, like in the worst way, right? Or it was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Because it said it was hard for me to face my pain, so I overindulged in short-term pleasures or substances, and I know it wasn't good for me, but in the beginning it's like they couldn't stop. So it was very lustful energy, right? In the beginning, but then somebody grew tired of that, or got bored with that, or simply outgrew that to the point where it's like, I don't want that shit. Like, I want something serious. Like, or someone was just ready to take themselves more seriously because they got tired of feeling like they were being impulsive. They got tired of feeling like they were betraying themselves or disrespecting themselves. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Like hurting themselves. And so they became stuck in this 2 of Wands energy, to where it was like, I'm learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed, because it's nice to just stop working and just enjoy, you know what I'm saying, being. It's like this person fell in love with giving themselves peace. You know what I'm saying? Not needing anyone else to feel at peace. Right? And so, but they realized when they were dealing with other people in these careless and superficial ways, it made them want to be by themselves even more to discover that peace, right? Because they didn't know how to balance out, you know what I'm saying? Like, their peace and overindulging in things that come along with other people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? It's like kicking it became a bad thing for this person because they are only grounded when they by themselves. It's like other people, places, and things became a distraction for this person in terms of working on themselves. Like they were supposed to be practicing how to take care of themselves to the point where they not always overwhelmed, not always anxious, not always scared, not always, you know what I'm saying, doubtful, and you know what I'm saying? A negative Nancy or Doomsday Daryl. You feel me? And they wanted to stop moving impulsively towards someone who made them feel at peace. Like whatever that is, it was rare because it was like normally when they ran across these people, places, and things, they would still overindulge. It's like they want to put all them other cups on the back burners, like lay this down, lay this down, lay this down, and just focus on one, like the one they really want, because they can do without whatever this is. They're bored with it. They're not interested in it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's old to them. That's that old way of thinking stuff that came out. Where it go? Yeah, they just, this is somebody who finally taking, no. This is somebody who finally taking accountability for like how they was moving in the past to the point where they trying to make better decisions now. No, it's for me. To the point where they trying to just make better decisions moving forward. And then moving forward, it's like this person doesn't want to move forward alone. It's like I'm doing this work on myself, for myself, but when I'm taking care of myself, when I'm at rest, when I'm at peace, it's like somebody is coming to their mind that doesn't have them in this overindulging short-term pleasure type energy. It's like they see I said they seen them forever with somebody. Where'd that car go? They see forever with their angel on earth. Because I said that her halo is the infinity symbol. And it's like they trying to find the courage to go towards this person because what was hidden is that they were scared. It's somebody they feel like they can't control, or somebody they don't trust themselves with fully. You feel me? But they want this connection. So it's like, can we talk about it? Can we have a sit down? Can we negotiate? You know what I'm saying? Can we come to a mutual agreement, a mutual understanding? You know what I'm saying? Can we open up? It's like somebody, I gotta hide her because she's naked, but somebody is willing to open up and be vulnerable for this connection. That's the secret. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're scared, they still want it. They're moving towards it. They said it twice. 8 of Wands and Chariot energy. They gonna make a move. They just want to plan it out first so that it makes sense. They want to approach you in the best way so there is no turning them down. And they want to do it quickly. No hesitation. Just say what they got to say. Mean that shit. Feel that shit. Like, tell you. They don't want to keep it in anymore. They don't want it to be a secret anymore how they feel about you. It says they were afraid because they looked at you like you were out of their league, or like somebody was just going to come and steal them from you. So this could be somebody who got their eye on, like somebody they're inspired by. You look at them like they're strong, like I keep hearing that angel on earth energy. But whoever this is, they bring you peace and harmony too. Like this person makes you happy. This person makes you feel things that you didn't even know you could feel again. To the point where that became something you began chasing, but you don't. It's something you also don't want to get addicted to, or you compared it to like these past short-term pleasures, and you trying to make sure you're moving from a place of self-care and love instead of that lustful energy that you was approaching them with in the beginning. Like, and thinking back puts you back in this I almost said four of wands, but four of swords energy again. Like, you think about it day and night. Like, so this could have been somebody you feel like you handled incorrectly, or like you're not handling current energy. Somebody you feel like you're not handling correctly. Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? Four of swords. What's up with this four of swords energy? Meditating on it day and night. In society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control over others. I follow strict rules, and I have high demands or expectations. That's that superficial, careless energy you're talking about. When I say, why does this four of swords put you back in that, you know what I'm saying, energy? That's what it is. Like, you care too much about what other people think. Or you don't, like I said that too, you don't like feeling like you don't have control over whatever dynamic this is. Tell me more tell me more about this Nine of Wands. What's up with these trust issues? Where did they stem from? Where does these trust issues stem from? The Star, which is already out here. Your trust issues come from, like, you having to open up and be that kind of vulnerable. You're scared to do that. Again, this heavy Aquarius energy with the Star card coming out again. But you could just be an air sign in general, so also a Libra or a Gemini could be relevant. It says all your dreams are coming true. Opportunities, renewal, faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. Successful opportunity, truth and fairness, rebirth. This is something you want to start again. You fumbled somebody. There you go. It was driving me crazy. This past energy was driving me crazy. You fumbled somebody because in the past you felt like you were really careless with their feelings, or you were careless with them, period. Or you thought in a real superficial way, like to the point where you put like how other people thought about this connection before how you thought about this connection. You put how other people thought about your person before how you thought about your person, and you put all this energy before how you felt too. Like, you ignored what you felt and you went with what you were thinking at the time. And how you used to think in the past was, again, very careless, very superficial, very overindulgent, very short-term, temporary pleasures, you know what I'm saying? Very addictive energy, impulsive energy, obsessive energy, like fling type energy, very lustful type energy in the past. And that end up forcing you to choose yourself, because that became too much for you. You know what I'm saying? You got tired of everything feeling like it couldn't get past the surface level when you literally want something deep. And so in order to find something deep, you went deeper within, which is exactly what you needed to do, because then you started thinking correctly. And now, instead of moving out of obsession, moving out of lust, moving out of overindulging and anxiety and fear and just impulse, it's like you planning shit out. It's like you got your eye on something and you're willing to put in the work to get it. It's like, when I come towards whatever this is I got my eye on, I'm gonna come correct. It's like, so now you're planning things out and you're working on yourself and you're moving in silence, but at the same time, it's like it's a fire lit under your ass because you want to rush towards this person because you felt like, or you could possibly feel like you already made have wasted too much time in the past when you was on some egotistical shit. This is somebody experiencing like an ego death. Confirmation. This is somebody killing their pride. So they can open up and be vulnerable to whoever this is they want to go towards. Give me more on the person they want to go towards. Clarify this strength card with this. Wow. Y'all see that, right? It flew out instantly. I was about to say clarify this strength card with the Four of Wands card, and the Sun card flew out. Yeah, the Sun card flew out. Somebody makes you happy. Somebody lights you up. Somebody lights up your life. Somebody makes you feel exposed. Like somebody saw you even when, like somebody saw you before you saw you. Somebody believed in you before you even knew how to believe in yourself. Somebody, it's like, I heard like a personal hype man. Like somebody knows how to, yeah, bring you peace. Tell me more. What's this big ass red flag though? What got exposed as a red flag? What got exposed as a red flag in terms of this happiness? What got exposed as a red flag? Because I can't ignore that. What got exposed as this red flag? Did not want to come out, but it did. 2 cards. 8-0. 4 cards. I said, what got exposed as this red flag? Okay, we got the Empress. Or your person again. The Chariot again. The 8 of Pentacles. This is repeating everything I just said. The 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. This person knows you want to come towards them. That's what I said. That's what got exposed. This person makes you feel exposed. All these feelings that you were trying to hide, they seen right through you. They seen you working on yourself. You could see them working on themselves. This is who you want to go towards. This Emperor, when you boss up, this Emperor is when you boss up on your Emperor energy, this who you feel like your match is. This could be I heard a natural baddie. This person could like bikes or motorcycles. This person could play the drums. The moon is significant again. This person could be a Pisces, a Taurus, a Libra, a Virgo, a Capricorn. A motorcycle is significant. It's out here twice. Whoever this person is, they want to rush towards you too. That's what popped up as a red flag. Whoever this is, why? Hold on. Wow. What popped out as a red flag for you, which is crazy. As much as this person make you happy, right? As much as you want to go towards this person, because this is how you look at them as this Empress card. As much as you want to go towards this person, it's like, you know you got work to do. Or you see this person working on themselves and you know you got work to do. To the point where even though you want to like rush in, like you know you got to take your time with this. Like y'all rushing towards each other possibly because this is her on this Chariot. You had your own Chariot. Look, this you. Look, and it's male-female energy. Look, this the male Chariot right here. You on top of you sitting on top of the world going towards her, like you trying to see what's coming next. Like this is you following your heart finally for the first time in this masculine energy. When it comes to this Empress, she been doing this. She been doing this. She been working on herself. That could be why, like, this masculine energy felt like she was out of your league. Feminine energy was out of your league because she been working on herself and you barely starting. There you go. Crazy part is you see her or him, flip the roles if you need to, rushing towards something too. Look, she got motion. Thank you, Father. Whoever this is that you want to rush towards, that's your son. What God exposes the red flag is she rushing towards something too. So you can't take your sweet ass time. That's why you scared. Because you can't take your sweet ass time. You know you got to take action quickly. You said that. I am less resistant to your love and I feel pushed to take action and follow my heart without hesitation. You got to hurry up. You feel like the clock is ticking. What's your plan? That's what I heard. What's your plan? What's the plan? In terms of moving towards this person who's also moving. You don't like feeling like you chasing this person for too long. The moon card fell out. This is what's hidden too. I had an easy... Sorry. The devil is a lot. Because why was I about to say easy when the word is rough? Nowhere near easy. It says, I had a rough childhood, so I easily start thinking the worst case scenarios. I know most are illusions, but they feel so real. You held your past fears against this person. They never got a fair shot. That's how you fumbled them the first time. They never got a fair shot because you thought superficially, you thought carelessly, you were impulsive, you were like looking for temporary pleasures and overindulging in like that good time for a long time energy, like real lustful energy. You were overindulging in the lustful energy to the point where it became like an obsession or an addiction, like you felt like you couldn't leave this person alone. Like it got that deep. It got so deep that moving forward, you wanted everything to be that deep. Like this person showed you something about yourself to where like they could have called judgment on you, but in the best way. Like they allowed you to be yourself in a way that made you want to get to know yourself more, like go deeper within. I said that to the point where it's like when I'm not overthinking this shit, when I'm not moving too fast when it comes to this shit, when I'm not acting like I don't give a fuck, when I'm not, you know what I'm saying, being materialistic, or when I'm not being superficial and letting everybody else have an opinion about what the F I got going on, when I'm not, you know what I'm saying, when I'm not being so afraid that I never let shit go past just the surface level. It's like when I open up, when I'm intentional about evolving, changing my old ways of thinking and doing things, when I'm intentional about laying these cups down and just focusing on this one cup, like I can't pretend like I don't know what I want. I can't pretend like I don't already see my world, my future, my big picture. It's already a vision. I just need to practice getting good at it. I need to practice not moving how I was moving before. I need to plan shit out. So when I do come towards you, I come correct. When I do come towards you, there's no confusion, no mistaking nothing. And guess what? I'm fucking coming. And like you thought I wasn't, you thought I left you hanging. You thought I left you out in the cold. This could have been that ghosting energy. This could have been that blocked energy. But guess what? I'm coming, or I'm coming back. My intention is to make you happy. My intention is to commit. My intention is to take you seriously. I'm gonna take you seriously this time. And I'm not in the Knight of Pentacles energy no more. This is swift. I'm coming fast. Like I'm flying as soon as I can. It's an ASAP type thing. Like I know what I want. I know it makes me happy. I know what I gotta do now. I know what I'm working for now. It's you. It's you. I'm on my way. Like right now. I just heard don't give up on me. Hey, Dada. All these are just mixed up. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm being obedient and picking up this deck. I never use it. This is a deck I'm supposed to be separating back into their normal piles. Splitting the 3. Top cards. It was faced up. I feel like that's cheating. This one is 2. This song could be relevant because it caught my attention. What is this shit called? Where's my remote? Dada, did you take my remote? No, he did it. It's called Doing Just Fine by Boyz II Men. Hey, I love you, but I love me more. Enough to leave. I know my worth. Hey, your fire is fuck. Clue, you're worth it. Oh, I pulled 2 on accident. Clue, you know this person already. See? That's what came out when I said don't give up on me. Clarifying when I said don't give up. I heard don't give up on me. I love you, but I love me more. Enough to leave. I know my worth. Your fire is fuck. You're worth it. And you know this person already. I'm going to get one more. Love or lust. A little bit of both. Wow. Somebody keep trying to get me to channel messages at a time when I'm really trying not to channel messages. this reading kind of resonates with me like a little bit, and I don't want to, or right now I honestly can't discern with the stuff I'm hearing. Like, I can't discern if it's me or if it's like not me, which is why I'm not saying the ish I'm hearing, because God is not of confusion. So if it's confusing me, most likely it's me. That's what I think, or how I think, to the point where I'm not just gonna let whatever fly out my mouth. Like, that's what I mean when I say I'm being obedient. I'm keeping my personal opinion completely out of this shit. What else? I heard no contact, but my no contact deck is literally mixed up with this deck. I know they're pink. Let me just put on no contact. So you gonna let being scared hold you back? Since when? No contact. What's done in the dark always comes to light. No contact. I just needed time to decide if this is what I still want. No contact. The same thing that made you laugh makes you cry. This is so mixed emotions, energy. This song caught my attention too. Jessie Reyez, Ain't You Tired, featuring Money Long. Ain't You Tired could be significant. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm like trying to think of the deck that's gonna make more of the story come out, like moving forward, because I feel like all this is the issue. It's like, all right, I'm laying all my shit down on the table so you can help me like sort through this shit. And now I got all these cards on the table, but it's like you just gotta keep being honest. I don't know what else to say, but it's like I'm talking to a motherfucker that I don't want to talk. It's like you want to open up, but that's also what scares you. That's also what triggers your trust issues. That's also what makes you feel the need to be in control. That's also what makes you keep secrets. Opening up. Because you scared that you, like, telling you whatever truth it is you have to tell gonna make you look a certain kind of way that and like you don't want to be judged incorrectly or based off your past when you're being intentional about doing things a different way. Tell me more. I didn't follow my own inner guidance, and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard to see a way out when everyone says this is normal. I am now able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. Each day, I feel closer to you and ready to start a healthy relationship. Somebody fell for somebody hard. To the point where you're literally being intentional about becoming a better person so that you can move towards this person. That's your truth. You want to start a healthy relationship with someone who taught you how to put yourself first. I get my value from my work, so I tend to take on more than I can handle. I don't know how to balance my work life, love life. That goes all the way back to the beginning. This person is no longer juggling you with another person. They're juggling with you. They juggling you with like everyday life situations. That's what it is. Once upon a time, this could have been the type of person that juggled you with other people, but in this scenario, this person is not juggling you with another person. They juggling you with like their stability. That's where all them fours came out. Their stability, their sense of direction, their sense of having a foundation, like the balance. They're juggling you, like trying to balance out how you fit into their big picture, how you'll fit into their life long term. Because that's what they see with you, like forever. I feel grounded in my emotions and I want to hold you. I'm not letting other things or people bring us down. I'm here for you. This is somebody who literally want to show up for you now. I'm starting to find balance between my financial and emotional life. See, that's what they're juggling. How to take care of themselves and you. Or whoever this is they want to go towards. Like, they trying to balance out how they can take care of themselves and, like, you. Right now, it's like this could be somebody who feel like they don't have enough. That's why they're working so hard. I'm starting to find the balance between my financial and emotional life. I am more open to cuddle you, to hold you, and to kiss you. I have a habit of deceiving and lying and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone will like me for who I really am. That's why you fell in love with whoever this is. Why did I just say that? I said that. That's why you fell in love with whoever this is. You love somebody and don't want to admit that you love somebody. That's why you can't find the balance. Because you're not being completely honest with yourself in terms of how you feel. You have love for someone. You do. It's more than just liking somebody. Is more than something like it got deeper. Ooh, I said that. Because you wanted to go deeper. And the deeper you go within, like you wanted everything like to have a deeper meaning. Like in terms of how you was moving. Because you didn't like how your past choices made you feel careless or come across as like careless or superficial. So in order to go deeper, you went deeper within first. And then the more you went deeper within, the more you felt like you had in common with somebody else you wanted to rush towards on that trade. If somebody was making you happy, like you realize the same kind of peace I give myself, I have that type of peace when I'm with this person. And it wasn't like you kicked it with multiple people, but it was only one person that did it for you like that. Because it's like these kind of people kept you in that superficial, careless energy, and this person actually made you feel something, like you wanted to offer your cup to them, or you want them to offer you a cup. Cups represent love. Cups represent emotions. Cups represent like your heart chakra. And it's like you knew what you wanted after that. Like, but it's like in the past, because it's like you said, I didn't follow my inner guidance and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard to see a way out when everyone else says it's normal. Like, you could have stopped dealing with all these options and just started focusing on yourself, because I said you were going within, right? And like it's kind of like I heard withdrawals. It's kind of like you're going through withdrawals. Yeah, because I said that like you're battling old habits, old addictions, old like short-term pleasures and stuff. Like you're being intentional about everything being deeper, because you didn't like feeling like you couldn't leave somebody alone, or you couldn't stop doing something, or you couldn't change. Like, you got tired of telling yourself what the fuck you couldn't do, to the point where you just start being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I do have lustful energy towards this person, but it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I was confirming love or lust, it said a little bit above, because it's like it's deeper than less, but you don't know how deep it is in terms of love, because like this is something you still learning how to do. Love you more. You're still learning how to love you more. Or you're still learning how to put yourself first in that way. Where it's like you have to keep like what you want in the forefront in a way that intentionally like benefits you, but not in a careless or superficial way. It's like and it's like you're dealing with your demons, right? And you're facing your fears, and I'm sorry. It's like you're tired of, the reason why you're not moving out of impulse is because it said I had a rough childhood, and I so easily start thinking of the worst case scenarios, and I know that most of them are illusions, but they still feel so real. And you got tired of moving out of fear in that way, because that kind of fear kept you feeling stuck in the mud, kept you feeling like things were out of your control, kept you feeling like you couldn't have something healthy, kept you feeling like you couldn't have something more. You know what I'm saying? But the more you spend time with yourself, or the more you got exposed, oh, why'd I say it like that? The more you got exposed to whoever this person was that you kept rushing towards and kept rushing towards you, to the point where like they inspired you to work on yourself. And whoever this is, like, you want to come towards now, quickly at that. Like, it's like you following somebody's example in terms of loving on yourself. And you realizing the same things that used to make you laugh, make you cry. Like, this person, like, you could have watched them. Oh, thank you, Father, I said that. You were following their lead because you felt like they started working on themselves before you, to the point where now you can look at them as an example of how to go within, go deeper, like, work on yourself more, love yourself more, put yourself first more. It's like, in terms of following this person's example, you started seeing things how they seen it. Like, they changed their way of thinking when it came to something, being impulsive. Like, you started understanding more and more why this person was taking things slow with you. You started understanding more and more why this person was, like, consistent about opening up to you, or being vulnerable with you, or, like, not keeping secrets. It's like this person wanted to, like, give you clarity in moments when you felt the need to be in control because of your trust issues. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you found yourself, like, possibly negotiating with this person or testing this person. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they felt like naked and exposed, and I don't know. They're super intuitive to the point where maybe they figured stuff out before you did. Confirmation to the point where you could have thought they was tripping when they wanted when they told you all this. Like, when they wanted it, you didn't want it. And now that you want it, you feel like they don't want it no more? What? We gotta unpack that, right? That's what I heard. When they wanted it, you didn't want it, and now that you feel like they don't want it no more, you want it. What? I'm I'm getting more clarity. I used a lot of cards and I gotta get them out the way. Because like the amount of cards I got down here right now feels overindulging in a sense. Like we about to clarify some stuff again. I'm using my cards with just words on them because I don't want to read too much in the situation. I want shit very blunt, direct, straight to the point, raw, no sugar, no filter, all gas, no brakes, kind of truth. Obedience. You can't be in back and forth energy when you go towards somebody. You gotta come correct. In order to come correct, you need clarity about what you want so you can see if what you want is the same thing they want. Before you have that kind of clarity, you don't need to be going towards nobody. Because you saying that you want to go towards somebody because, like, they teach you about yourself or they help you understand yourself more or they help you grow or they growing with you or something like that. And on top of that, like, you just attracted to them in that kind of way. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of love and a little bit of lust. And considering you barely learning what self-care is for real, you could have a hard time in the self-love department to the point where maybe you feel like you don't even know what love is. And that's the issue. Because you don't feel like you know what love is, but if you did, like, if you have to take a guess, it's what I heard. It's possible you could love this person. Depending on what. Huh. What did you think love was before, in your past, when you were being careless and superficial? One card, please. Peace. When it was drama free, when it was stress free, when it didn't require anything from you, minimal effort. What do you think love is now? What do you think love is right now? A love story, once a fairy tale. Fairy tale came out. A love story came out with Copycat, mimicking whoever this is that makes you think about love. Like the fairy tale that you feel like they're presenting you. You feel like that's what love truly is, but that's how you look at it. Like it's a fairy tale. Like, what movie you copying? Like, that's not our love story. Like, you don't even believe in love. You look at love like it's peace. You kick love to the curb. You rejected love. You've been rejecting it. Something you're rejecting. Or something you view as a fairy tale. Unrealistic. You think falling in love for you right now is unrealistic. What's up with this Copycat card? keeping you a secret. You could possibly think you would love two people. Or that's what makes this love story unrealistic, is because you feel like you love two people and one person is copying the other person, because they got a copycat out here, and then keeping you a secret. So one's a copycat, like they mimicking love. Oh, thank you, Father. One's a copycat, they mimic what they think love is, so they try to present everything like it's a fairy tale. There we go. You got two lovers out here. I said that way when the Four of Wands came out. I said it's two people in this card, but I thought one of them was you. Who is this person that you keep in a secret? Wow. Not unfinished business at the bottom of the deck. Shuffle these real good. Who is this person that you keeping a secret in this love story? No contact, silence. You're not talking to him no more. Whoever you was keeping a secret, you're not talking to him no more. Or they not talking to you no more. It went silent. Y'all not talking no more. Tell me more. Sorry. Who is this copycat? Who's the copycat? Crossroads. You went somebody you went back to. That's why you fighting. There it goes. That 2 of Wands energy. And that's the number 4 energy. Direction. You're stuck at a crossroads with somebody you see a love story with, like a fairy tale with. You always pictured them in your love story. But it say once upon a time, like it's not that no more. So whoever you went back to, it's like that's the one you're comfortable with. You would be comfortable falling in love with, because that's what makes sense to you. That's why whoever this was you keeping a secret feels like a copycat. Because they're not the person you picture in your love story. You picture somebody else in your love story. But you're tired of drama to the point where something went silent. What was the drama? What drama? What drama? Missing you, thinking of you, whoever this is that you went silent and no contact with. They the drama. The person that you keep in the secret, that's the drama. It could be causing drama in your love story. With this person you went back to. Why you feel like you at a crossroads then? Because if you went back, that means you chose this. So what's up with the crossroads? What's up with this crossroads? Cheating, broken trust. You was dealing with both of these people at the same time. You was dealing with both of these people at the same time. That's the secret. You broke somebody's trust. You got caught. I don't know if you got caught, but that's what it's looking like. Because in order to use the word cheating, that means you got caught. To the point where in order to prevent the drama or in order to end the drama, you have to ghost somebody. Whoever the copycat was, whoever intruded on your love story that wasn't over. Like somebody started moving like They love story with somebody was over because they was like tired of the drama, and they went to find them a copycat, somebody who reminded them of whoever this was in their love story, but in the good way, just all of their positive attributes, and they was keeping that a fucking secret. They actually found somebody that fulfilled that role for them. But they got caught, and it broke the trust that they had within this first connection, to the point where they had to ghost the second one. And now the drama is they missing whoever this is they cut the fuck off. And they put them at a crossroads. Because now they feel like they got a decision to make in terms of which way to go now. Wow. Give me more on this crossroads. Which way did they go? Which way did they go? That's what I heard. Which way did they go? Which way did they go? Oh, that's from a Tupac song. I can't think of which one. Pregnancy test. Unsure. Pregnancy scare. Is it positive or negative? Getting played. Lies. Control. Manipulation. Is clarifying this fucking crossroads card. On one hand, this love story, this copycat, this tired of the drama side. There was a pregnancy scare. Or are you unsure if somebody pregnant? Y'all still waiting to see if it's going to be positive or negative. And on the other side, whoever this was that you was keeping the secret, whoever this was that you're officially in no contact with, that went silent, that you missing down low key, they was the one getting played. You kept them a secret. Like, they was a secret, and at the same time, you kept the secret from them. That's why they getting played, manipulated, all that stuff. Because you knew you had somebody else. You knew they were just your copycat. You put somebody in a role of, like, a placeholder. And you ghosted them because shit got real in your first connection. Like, somebody could think they pregnant or they're unsure. Or there was like a pregnancy scare, and when that happened, you ghosted somebody. It broke your trust. What is up? Give me more on this silence, no contact card. Getting played, manipulation, lies, control. What is that? Home, foundation. Tell me more. Tell me more on the silence, manipulation, control, divine timing, proposed commitment. This is the person you want to fucking go towards. That's the secret. This is the one you hiding everything from. This is the high priestess. You hiding everything from this high priestess. They the one who getting played and manipulated. Because you lying to them. Trying to control the situation, when the truth is this is the one you know you should be building with. This is the one you want to commit to. You want to offer them something, but you feel like it needs to happen at the right time, like it's not the right time. Tell me more about this secret. This is the one where you gonna break somebody's trust. I heard you gone like it ain't happened yet. You gonna break somebody's trust. Give me more on this believe in the right timing. Insecurity, self-esteem. Yeah, you working on yourself for this person that you ghosted and went no contact with. Silent, low-key missing. To the point where it's causing drama in your current love story. This copycat card is throwing me off. Who is the copycat? Is it the person in the original love story? Or the one you hiding everything from? Twin flame, divine connection. You don't know. You can't tell. That's the crossroads. You can't tell which one is the copycat. You don't know which one is in lustful energy and which one is in love energy. Like you said, it was a little bit of both. You lust after them both and you love both of them. Who's the copycat? Sorry. It fell out. The one you're scared to go towards? Between the lines, looks for what's hidden. Karmic relationship, toxicity. Which one the karmic then? Because that's the copycat. You got one twin flame and you got one karmic partner. Which one is which? The crazy part is you don't know. Because you don't know if you're the one that's the karmic partner, which is your old way of thinking and how you was moving before, or your divine twin flame connection that you feel like is being pushed together because this was good for you. Because for the divine connection card, twin flame card to come out, and the divine timing card to come out with freaking home and foundation, like the one who getting played, the one you was playing with is the one you want to freaking commit to or offer something to. And the one, dang, are you scared of your other person? Because they be reading in between the lines or looking for what's hidden. That's how you got caught. That's why you tired of the drama. You feel like they be looking for it. Whoever you in this love story that said once upon a time and you got this pregnancy scare and you don't know if the relationship is positive or negative. You're just unsure about the whole fucking connection. You don't know if they the copycat or if they really fucking lay your ass. Yeah, you don't know if they really love your ass or if they competing with the other person. They playing with you. Somebody playing with you and you can't tell which one. Or you don't want to believe it. Or you're just unsure. You thinking it but you ain't got no proof. What is this? What is this turning into? I wasn't serious. Already knowing the tea. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Fake friends. Depression. What else? I said, what is this becoming? That's what's coming to the light. You sad because you realizing some of your friends is fake, but you're willing to fight for what you love and claim what's yours because you know love is a battlefield. Like you already know the tea. You do know which one. That could be the shit you being silent about. That's why you keeping this shit a secret. But whoever this is, like, why you play with them? You trying to control them with lies. In their feels, a situation is about to explode. Shit's about to pop off, go up in flames, bank failure, falling apart, falling into pieces. That's why you depressed. Something don't go somebody's way. Something went wrong. Something went left. Yeah, direction. Something went left. This reading is all over the place. Divine masculine flew out. Him. Divine masculine is all over the place. Because that's when I flew out. I said nothing that happens in tarot is a coincidence. This was so love. Divine masculine. What happened to this person that felt like they got played and shit is silent with this divine connection? Shit that's supposed to happen in divine timing. The one they want to offer something to or commit to. What happened to this person? Where's this person at? Fated meeting, important connection. You are supposed to meet them. What's going to happen with this person? Watch your back. I don't think they're going to come back. They walking away or they turn their back on this connection. What happened to this first connection? What happens with this first connection? The one where you're fighting for what's yours, claiming what you want. Love is a battlefield. It says it's falling apart. It says falling into pieces. It says bank failure. It says situation about to explode because somebody in their feelings. What happens with that? Tired of the drama. Reconciliation, rebuilding in reverse. Somebody breaking up. Why? Yeah, look, they surrendered that connection too. So somebody turned their back on one connection and then ended another one. Y'all made me pull all them cards to figure that out. Somebody turned their back on one connection and ended another one. Why? What was the real drama they was tired of? Why'd they end this connection? Why'd they end the first connection? Besides being tired of the drama. It says they're a bugaboo. They held grudges. They didn't know how to let shit go. The reason why they was tired of the drama is because they never let go of drama. They kept bringing up old shit. That's what I heard. Why did you end the connection you turned your back on? Why did you end the connection you turned your back on? Why did you turn your back on this connection? It said bad choices. Clarify that. What was the bad choice? What bad choice? Insecure. What else? This that person that made you feel things you weren't ready to feel. What else? Red lipstick stain. This the person you was cheating with. There was a bad choice because when you felt insecure in one connection, you ran over to this connection, but they were just the copycat. They were the person you would mess with when your first connection was on some bullshit and you was tired of the drama, or you got tired of feeling depressed, or you got tired of a motherfucker being in their feelings, or you got tired of going broke dealing with this motherfucker, or you got tired of it falling apart, or you got tired of having to fight for what you fucking love, you got tired of the fake friends that was connected to it, you got tired of being scared or unsure, or the uncertainty, or the pregnancy scares, like the up and down. 1 minute is positive, 1 minute is negative. You got tired of feeling like this connection was bringing you into a crossroads. You got tired of having to look for what was hidden. You got tired of feeling scared. You got tired of feeling like you was fighting for something that was already over. Like, and when you got tired of dealing with all that drama, that's who you would go to. This person, let me see what all these damn cards say, because they're separated into two different piles now. Now I gotta see. This person could look at it, you could have looked at this other person like it was a karmic connection though, or it was toxic. Even though you felt like this person was in your life for an important reason, you also felt like they were your enemy, like you needed to turn your back on this connection because you knew you was playing them. They brought out the worst in you. Like, in order to deal with this person, you felt like you had to be manipulative, you felt like you had to lie, and you felt like you had to stay in control of the situation. Crazy part is, like, you seen this as a divine connection, like twin flame, like somebody you could actually wanted to commit to, somebody you actually wanted to offer something to, because they turn your insecurities into self-esteem. It's like, and it happened like at the right time, and like you felt like this person came at a time in your life where you actually needed them, but you ghosted them. Divine masculine, you ghosted this person. You went silent, or you went no contact with this person, even though there's somebody who felt like home to you, even though they felt like somebody who kept you grounded, or made you feel stable, because you knew you was cheating. Like, you knew it would break the trust that y'all had, so you went silent instead of breaking y'all trust, and now you missing them. You know what I'm saying? And you missing them kind of makes you feel like insecure. And you blame it on the choices you made. You know what I'm saying? You don't like the fact that you had to cheat with them. You don't like the fact that you had to keep them a secret. Like, and you seen something coming. It said you already knew the tea, like a situation was about to explode. So you ended something before you thought it would end. That's why you turned your back on that situation. You seen it coming to an end anyway, so you ended it first. What else? Yeah, like nobody was coming to save. You didn't know how to mediate the situation anymore. Like, it became urgent to you, like, to end it quickly. Like, you seen it headed nowhere fast. Like, you seen something like it was headed nowhere fast. Yeah, and like, shit was piling up. Like, I told you, this other person, they were fighting for what was theirs. They were fighting for what was theirs, because it's like you tried, like, y'all kept ending, you kept surrendering something. You know what I'm saying? Something kept falling apart. This love story kept falling apart because somebody kept looking for what was hidden, and they finally had burning evidence. That's why I said you got caught. Somebody got caught. Somebody got caught up. So they broke up with one and turned their back on another one. But you missing somebody. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you really feel, because it's not for nothing. Those feelings didn't come out of nowhere. So trust yourself enough to explore them. Now see this deck I'm pulling from? Let me just put it right there. I wish I met you first. I'm literally just pulling them off the top of the deck. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, so stop complaining. I'm hearing so much I don't want to say, because is it me? Why does this resonate? I'm like irritated. That I feel like I know who it's talking about in my life. I might not post this. What's up now? What's going on now? Who is this fucking air sign? This Gemini energy, Ten of Swords. It has ended and finished for the better or for worse. It's ruined. You feel defeated. Somebody feels like they failed at something. They got overthrown. Speaking too many words. Hopelessness. Final manifestation. Completion. The result of true will. Somebody let you do what you wanted to do so they could see what you'd rather do. And it costs both connections. It takes strength to give a fuck. Pretending like you don't is the true weakness. That's how you got defeated. Pretending like you didn't give a fuck either way. You got ghosted because I was scared to fall in love again and you make me want to. I just want y'all to see I ain't making this shit up. My kids loving you makes me love you even more. I'm hearing torn in between the two. Who sing that song? LaToya Lucky. Could be significant. I hate this energy. I hate this for us. Admit it. You want that shit. You just don't see how you can get it. And that's what scares you. Everything is working together for your good. How they treat you says a lot about them, but what you accept says a lot about you. I'm so done, but I'm not, I guess. If it's so easy, how come they won't do it themselves? Stop listening to people who are all talking, no action. Speak up because what you want. Speak up because what you want to say matters to people you matter to. Last one. Shit. You feel like home to me. I said that like 3 times in this reading. Fuck. Why I say 3? Because now I'm going to put 3. 1, 2, 3. And we done with this deck. Like I'm literally putting it up. Everything you touch turns to gold. What's done is done. You can't change it, but you're still here. So you still have a chance to get it right. And the Oscar goes to the third party. So which one of these people is the third party? Because at this point, I don't know. One situationship, you looking at it like it's healthy, but at the same time it's toxic because it's a situationship, because it's the person you're cheating with, because this person is completely in the dark. Like, you didn't want to break their trust. So before they found out for themselves and ended this shit for themselves, after you got caught up on their end, you just ghosted that motherfucker. You went completely no contact. You went completely silent with that person. And you felt like it was a sense of urgency to do it because you knew that a situation was about to blow up in your face. Like, the fact that you was keeping them a secret. The fact that you was cheating. The fact that, like, fucking with them was the bad choice. You know what I'm saying? And, like, your insecurities began to show. Or at least that's how you felt. Because it's like you were missing them. Or that's how you feel when you miss them. Insecure. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever this was felt like home to you before y'all went no contact. Divine masculine. I'm talking about you. I'm talking to you. Like, you believe in the right timing. Like, somebody was turning your insecurities into self-esteem to the point where you wanted to offer them something or commit more to them because you felt like it was a divine connection. But the reason why you ended it is because you knew you had to manipulate them or lie to them or be in control of the situation. Like, they were getting played and you didn't want them to end up hating you or, you know what I'm saying, looking at you like you were their enemy. You know what I'm saying? For doing them like that. Like, you knew you was doing whoever this was dirty. And instead of watching them turn their back on you, you decided to turn your back on this connection. Even though you felt like the connection was important and it was fated for y'all to meet. Like, you didn't want to treat this person like it was a karmic relationship because that's what made it toxic. Like, the fact that it was built on a lie. That's what I heard. Yep, that was the storm. What are you going to do moving forward? What are you going to do moving forward with this one? You look, that's the one, the strength card came out. That's the one you want to move towards. That's the one you seen forever with. That's the one that tamed you. That's the one that offered you that same peace you feel when you give it, like when you loving on yourself. Strength card. That's the one you working on yourself for. The one you fucking ghosted. What's gonna happen moving forward with the original connection? That's what I heard. What's gonna happen moving forward with the original connection? Divine intervention, time for reflection. The fact that that came out on this side is crazy work. What conclusion will you come up with after reflecting in terms of this first original connection? Signs and meanings of love. Tell me more. Tell me more about this time to reflect. You gonna get signs in terms of like the meaning behind what you thought love was with this person, because something's unfinished. Like, it's an unresolved situation. It's unfinished business. Tell me more. That card flew out about the original connection. What's the unresolved situation? What's the unresolved situation in this original connection? It's non-committal. Somebody wants to be independent. That's why you broke up. There's no commitment. It's two people who came together, but y'all have no commitment. Both of y'all are single within that relationship. That's what makes it feel... Signs and meanings of love. Give me more. Unfinished business, non-committal. Because if you love this person, why you won't commit to this person? Turmoil's coming ahead. A storm. What? What's the unresolved situation in this first original connection? Grass is greener on the other side. Possibilities. You want it to work, but you know that it don't. Yep, peace in reverse. It's too much drama. Too much has happened. That's what I heard. That's the problem. Too much has happened. Like, you fight, y'all fighting. It says, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. But y'all both know too much has happened. There's too much drama that y'all tired of. There's no peace here. Like, because it's non-committal, and there's so many unresolved situations that y'all don't want to address for real. So it's like you need that time apart so you can address them with yourself if you're not going to address them with this other person. And when you do that, the no second chances card come out. It's dead. It's over. It's over. That's why you broke up with one and you ghosted the other one. But you want to move towards somebody because that strength card flew out. I'm sorry. Apology. See? Whoever this is you feel like you did dirty, that's the one you working on yourself. That's the one that got you working on yourself so you can go towards them. They don't even know that shit because y'all not talking. Like, party having fun. You think they living it up without you. Or that's how you look at them, like they better off without you though. Call, hearing from them. See? You want to talk to this person. Why though? Ain't you the one that went silent? Keeping secret. You want to confess. You want to confess. Security. Yeah, family. You want to make it right by confessing. Telling them what really happened. They already know. Intuition. Inner knowing. That's the only thing that's going to save you. Because they already know that you was lying and keeping secrets. They just didn't know what it was. Look, competition. The other woman flew out. They knew you were juggling them with another person. Or that's what you want to confess. That you have to be in competition with another person, whether they knew it or not. What else? You want to change for them? Compromise, make things right. What else? Relationship connecting. Look, this is the one you want to commit to. Is it too late? Because that's what your issue was. You felt pressed for time. It's never too late to tell the truth. Be honest. It's time to tell the truth and be honest. Are you though? Not what it looks like. Unhealthy attachment, addiction. Are you gonna go towards this person or not? Because that looks like a no to me. But it says not what it looks like. Romantic feeling. You got feelings for this person you never admitted to. You got romantic feelings for a person that you never admitted having. Because you thought you were obsessed or addicted to him, or, you know what I'm saying? It was lustful energy. But something changed. When you got ghosted or they disappeared, something changed. Like, you started looking at it like it was love because you felt this strong affection towards this person. And you didn't realize that you even had that kind of strong affection for this person until after you ghosted them or after you disappeared or after they disappeared. Yeah. And you was being strategic when you did that. You thought that would make this person chase you. Yep. You thought that would make y'all bond stronger. Like, or intimacy. Like, you thought sex made y'all bond stronger. It says dating, meeting someone new. That's how they look at you. That's how they looking at you. Secret admirer to me. They looking at you like you left them for somebody else to the point where they're considering like dating or just meeting somebody new. Yeah, moving forward. Whoever this is that you ghosted or went silent on, they feel like forced to move forward in order to have this intimacy they're looking for, this bond that they want. They feel like they're going to have to date like someone new because you ghosted their ass. You have romantic feelings for them that you never expressed to the point where, like, even though it shit wasn't what it looked like you really wanted a relationship or connection with this person, but shit wasn't what it looked like. You didn't show them that side. You literally ghosted this motherfucker. You treated them like y'all attachment was unhealthy. Like it was something you wanted to change. Like, and you went ghost. Yeah. You told him you want to be single. You don't want a relationship. Even though this card literally said you wanted a relationship and connection. That's what it was. Clarifying this is not what it looks like card. You told him you didn't want a relationship. You wanted to be single. When really you wanted a more intimate bond with this person. Because you have strong affections for them. Yeah, third party interference. You did it for somebody else. Unsent messages. Text messages. Third party interference. That was this original connection. It interfered with this second one because this first one was unfinished business. You opened this door before you closed this one. And it interfered with this connection because in order to keep this one, you had to lie and manipulate and do whatever you felt like you needed to do to stay in control of this situation. And how you stayed in control of this situation is regardless of the fact that you were their secret admirer, regardless of the fact that you wanted a relationship with this person, you wanted a connection with this person, regardless of the fact that you had strong affection for this person to the point where you were asking yourself, questioning, is it love or lust? The fact that you played them, you know what I'm saying? In order to control them, you felt like you needed to be strategic. When truth is, all you needed was to give them the truth. All they wanted was your honesty. Because the honesty is what made the bond feel intimate to them. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, like, you had them in competition with another woman. Like, and so that's how you was looking at them, like they were supposed to compromise. And instead of compromising, they just chose to date someone new, or just continue dating, or to move forward with dating. Because at the end of the day, whoever this was, they're single. They're not in a relationship either. You know what I'm saying? And this is somebody who's also working on change. This is somebody who also is very intuitive, or starting to trust their intuition. And intuition was telling them that something ain't what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're addicted to this person, or you have an unhealthy attachment to this person. Because it was built on like lies, or somebody keeping secrets. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got ghosted. Like somebody disappeared because they put the security of their family first. Yep. And it's like they want to talk to you. They want to call you. And they want to let you know like how happy you made them. And that they want to admit to having these romantic feelings that they never admitted to before. And they want to apologize. But it's going to take courage for them to do so. Because they know they was toxic as fuck when they were dealing with you in terms of how they handled you. And they feel guilty for that because this connection was important to them. And they looking at you like you hate them now. Because they feel like you know that they was lying and being manipulative and controlling, when the truth of the matter is they wanted you to. They wanted to offer you that commitment, that proposal. They were just insecure. Or they were battling with their demons. And so they figure like it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. They haven't given up on the connection. Divine Masculine. He hasn't given up. He the one who said don't give up on me. But he went silent. He went no contact. To take care of home. To get stable. To build a foundation. You know what I'm saying? And he has to heal the broken trust. He has to fix this. Him cheating. He gotta fix it. But that he misses you. And that makes him feel insecure. And him feeling insecure had him making bad choices. That's also why he feels drawn to you. Like, he doesn't want it to be a secret to you why this connection ended. quickly, like out of nowhere. Like, and he trying to figure out how to tell you, like, it says unsent text messages. Or he could be writing text messages and erasing them, and writing them and erasing them, and writing them and erasing them. That's what I heard. Yeah. And he's been influenced by his friend group. And it's like there's somebody who tried to control y'all dynamic with sex. But it was more than that. But they treated it like it was just that. Like just a good time. And that could have been influenced by like their friend group. What? Agonizing pain hunts. And this person regrets ending that. Or how they did something. Yeah, they want to start over. They want to try again. Like, in the energy they in now. Or healing. Yeah. After they release something. Or it's like somebody somebody had two connections. And they were weighing the pros and cons. And in their old way of thinking, while they were weighing the pros and cons, they were just dealing with two people at the same time. It was just how they did shit. But that was careless and that was superficial to be that arrogant to think that it was cool to have two people at the same time and not, you know what I'm saying, be honest about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was real prideful. That was real egotistical. That was real selfish. That was whole lot of shit. Whole lot of gang shit, right? But when this person was finally honest with themselves, when they really started working on themselves, when they really went deeper, you know what I'm saying? When they went deeper, they realized like how they was moving it ain't how they, you know what I'm saying, want to be moving because they don't want people looking at them in a certain light. And that's the point it was getting to because like the lies and the manipulation and the things they had to do in order to feel like they were in control of things start building up and taking a toll on this person to the point where things started getting exposed and things start coming out. And you know what I'm saying, it's like a motherfucker got sloppy or something, or they just start telling on themselves, you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day it's like they got cocky to the point where they told on themselves, because at the end of the day, like, that's how they was looking at it, like, it's too much drama, I'm tired of it, like, at the end of the day, I'm single, I can do what I want. But them being single was the deceiving part. Like, it wasn't what it looked like, because even though you are single, you was moving like, you know what I'm saying, you were in an established connection with the original connection, and then the other one, it was like you were using them as a placeholder or a copycat. So when your original connection didn't feel good to you, you would go to the other connection so they could mimic all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they reminded you of your original connection when it was good. Ooh. That's what I heard. All these cards flew out when I said that too. They reminded you of your connection when it was your original connection when it was good. So you used them as a copycat and you kept them a secret. But you wasn't expecting to get feelings for this person that was on the side copycatting. You wasn't expecting for y'all to actual like get that kind of intimate to the point where it was more than just lust to you, it was more than just sex to you, it was more than just a good time to you, it was a for real bond. And when you start thinking about things in terms of the bond y'all had, it made you question it again, like love or lust. Damn. And you came up with the conclusion that it was a little bit of both. Like, yeah, I like smashing this person, but at the same time, it's deeper than that. But there was always interference within this connection because of the original connection. And when it comes to the original connection, it's like, it says the Oscar goes to the third party. Like, somebody knew how to play their role. That's what I heard. Look, signs and meanings of love. Somebody knew what you thought love was to the point where they knew how to, like, pull on your heartstrings. At a time when you was already questioning what the fuck love was to begin with. Yeah. I don't own the rights to this music. It sounded loud out of nowhere. I'm so irritated at what song it is too. Oh my gosh. Look, third party interference. It got to the point where, like, yeah, unfinished business. It got to the point where the original connection felt like it was in the way of your new connection. And sometimes your new connection felt, well, actually, I can't even say that. It got to the point where you realized that this new connection was an interference to your original connection, and your original connection was interference to your new connection, to the point where, who was the third party? You were. Because you were playing both sides. You had to manipulate both sides. You had to lie on both sides. You had to keep secrets on both sides, to the point where it's like you had to search for signs of love. Like, who loved me for real? And you didn't know who loved you for real because you didn't love you for real. So it's like, as you went deeper and started just saying, fuck it, fuck this connection, fuck that connection, let me just focus on myself, you went in and you found peace. When you found peace, you know what I'm saying? Because you was tired of, like, all the drama and shit. And the more you went inward, the more, like, the more like, how you felt when you was in that energy, when you went inward, reminded you of someone. And when you pinpointed what that going inward reminded you was, it was like this new connection that you went silent on. No contact with, ghosted, disappeared. Because you didn't like how that bond was built. You feel like it was built on a lie, or because it's like, look, it came to the bottom again because you had romantic feelings you never expressed, or they had romantic feelings that they never expressed. But the signs, like, you felt like it was signs of love. Yeah, and now you want to call them, or it says hearing from them. You want to hear from them. You want them to call you, or you want to call them. That keep coming out. Yeah, and this person's single now. Like, whoever this is, you don't like the fact that they single too. Look, breakups ending forever. Like, you don't like the fact that whoever, like, you ghosting this person or you breaking up with this person means, like, they single. You don't want whoever you dealing with to move like they single. That's what makes you the third party interference. Because you don't want to let neither one of them go, but you don't want to choose either. Yeah, you ready to build a life with somebody. Who? Pick one. Pick one. You still on lust for energy. Your mind went to sex when I said pick one. Pick one. You picked a fucking karmic relationship for sex. Pick one. Regrets, mistakes. You regret whoever this is you picked. Again, the lust was love. Change, transition. That's what you're working towards. You feel like you went back to something and you confused love for lust. because the sex is good and y'all have good times together. When y'all not having sex, y'all just have fun together, like, and you ghosted. Shit coming out again. Look, you ghosted your important connection. Divine timing. I'm done with these cards. I'm done. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over and over and over and over again. I can't make the decision for you. That's just what the T is. You ended both connections. You put, maybe that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that you're not dealing with nobody right now. You broke up with one person and you ghosted another person, and I think that's good for you because you need to keep going deeper within and just focus on your fucking self, because when you when you start focusing on these connections that you swear up and down you won't, it got you lying to people, it got you manipulating people, it got you trying to be in a control of a situation where it's like you taking motherfuckers' choice away by not keeping it real. Then you playing games, because like, why you ghosting motherfuckers out of nowhere after trying to make the bond deeper and different shit like that? It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You playing on both sides. You know one person want to be with you, so you keep them, know what I'm saying? You keep them on, and whoever this is in your original connection, you know they want to be with you. They your safety net. You keep going back to them every time shit feels fucked up anywhere else. When you're being single and you don't want, like, or when you feel like you want to be in love. That's what I heard. When you feel like you want to be in love, or when you feel those lovey-dovey kind of feelings, you go back to whoever this is in this original connection, because that's who you see yourself loving. Like, when you think of like who you love, you associate love with that original connection. That's the feeling you're trying to get back to. How that original connection made you feel in the beginning. That's what I heard. That's what you want to invest in. That's what you want to hold on to. That's the secret. But somebody got you open in a new way. In a way you didn't expect. In a way you also want to hold on to. They forced you to look at yourself for real. Whoever this is, you feel like you owe an explanation to. I keep hearing that. You feel like you owe somebody an explanation. Whoever this is you not talking to, whoever this is you ghosted, disappeared from, like went silent on. You feel like you owe them an explanation. Let's get it. I'm so done with this reading. I doubt I'll post it. If I post this, it's strictly out of obedience, because I feel like it's too long to be saying the same shit over and over again. What's the explanation you feel like you owe this person went silent on? I see now how my behavior has affected you, and it's a painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make things right. I can't make this shit up. I'm triggered, low-key. This one says, you have awakened me. You have awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my true life path. My soul and body wants you. That's the explanation. I heard 3 more because I normally pull a 5-card spread. I don't want to keep pulling on this. I want to be done. It's like somebody don't want to let me go. I want to be done. Somebody don't want to let me go. I keep delaying leaving. I keep delaying leaving my comfort zone of bad habits, but now all has fallen apart and I'm forced to face my pain in a rough way. Two more. What's the explanation? What's the explanation? Here they are. I was betrayed so many times in my past that I prefer to end things before they even start to avoid that type of pain again. Didn't I say that? Last one. I have decided I want to pursue you, and nothing is going to stop me. Expect soon a lot of action from my part. I kind of want to be. No, stop, Keisha, because I would definitely be you. Um, I feel. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's me. Father, help me discern this energy. Because the fact that I resonate with this reading got me triggered. And the reason why I'm not trying to say anything when I say I don't know if it's me is because I don't want to speak out of emotion right now. I don't want to assume anything. And I don't want to project. But I'm triggered. Why am I shuffling these cards like I'm not done? I'm so done. I'm so over this. Let me go. What's missing? What needs to be said that I haven't said yet? So I can go. What needs to be said that I haven't said yet? What's missing? What's hidden? I didn't follow my own inner guidance and now I feel stuck in the mud. It's hard for me to see the way out when everyone says this is normal. What needs to be said that I haven't said yet? I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone would like me for who I really am. I have a lot of respect for the elderly and I follow their advice without questioning it. As I also follow tradition even though it's outdated. That's his problem. That's what's hidden. They listen to people who they feel like is giving them bad or outdated advice out of respect for their authority role in their life, like their friends, their family, their elders, like they said, people who they feel like have experience in this department because they're used to wearing a mask in this department because they fear they fear rejection or they don't expect to be accepted fully, and so they play roles, they adapt into who they think they need to be in order to protect themselves from getting hurt, but that goes against what their heart is saying to the point where they feel stuck. And they don't know a way out because they don't know how to deal with their feelings, but dealing with your emotions and acknowledging your emotions is a normal thing. But it's not normal for them, so they just feel stuck, like, and they don't know what to do about it. Yeah, and they let society play. Yeah, they care too much about what other people think. They care too much about what other people think. Care too much about what other people think. Not enough about how you feel. Over it. I'm over it. This whole reading to me, if I can just throw my 2 cents in for a second, is like, so what? So the fuck what? Because you all talk. And when it's time to be honest, when it's time to make a move, when it's time to move forward, when it's time to be real, like, you go back to your comfort zone. Nothing changes. So the fuck what? So the fuck what? How you feel don't matter if you're not listening to your inner guidance, inner voice. If you're not listening to how you feel, you're not paying attention to how you feel, you're not acknowledging how you feel, you acting like you don't give a fuck about how you feel, you act like you ain't got no fucking feelings, even though you held in your feelings. If you're just gonna keep ignoring them, you just gonna keep pretending like they're not there, you keep pretending like you don't feel them, don't see them, they don't affect you. So the fuck what? Who cares how you feel? Who fucking cares? Because you're not even doing anything about it. So what's the point of this reading? That's why I don't know if I'm going to post it. Because what's the fucking point of telling, like, saying all this to a motherfucker who, like, I feel like already know. They seen it firsthand. You showed them up close and personal. Y'all had a for real intimate bond. This person for real took the time to get to know you. You just didn't do the same. Not for real. You played with this person. You lied to this person. You manipulated this person in an effort to control this person. And when you realized you couldn't control this person, you ghosted their motherfucking ass. Crazy part, the whole time they were in your presence, they were being genuine with you. To the point where you seen yourself offering them something, you seen yourself committing to this person, you felt like the bond was intimate, you felt like it was a divine connection, you felt like it was the right time to just move forward in terms of love. But you had that unfinished business and that original connection that you just keep going back to, trying to resolve them unresolved issues. And everything that points to that says, like, it's over. It's a fairy tale. It's not realistic. It's unresolved because it can't be resolved. Because that would take change. That would take transition. That would take honesty. That would take you for real being tired of the drama. Or some shit blowing up in your face. Because you felt like you was at a crossroads, which means you didn't let nothing, like, you didn't make a choice. You didn't make a choice. You couldn't decide one way or the other, so you ended both connections. You broke up with one and you ghosted the other one. And then when we clarified that energy, you wanted one of the connections you ended. Which is more unfinished business. Thank you. So it's like, what's the point? You say you want to change. You say you want things to be deeper so you don't make superficial or what do you call careless actions, like moves. But that's exactly what you're still doing. Just, it's like you know what you got to do. You're just not doing it. So who cares? Yeah. Stagnant energy. Heading nowhere past. You playing with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. So everything you do is gonna be a lie. Stuck in your head. This shit gonna turn more you now. The more you focus on you, the only thing you can see is the role you played in this shit. You don't know how your old person feel. You don't know how this your copycat feels. All you can see is how you feel, what you did, what you didn't do. That self-reflection It's making you take accountability. It's making you want to change. It's making you want to be a better person. Because you know how you acted in this situation was fucked up, period. Yeah. Now you want to be focus on loving yourself, caring for yourself, because you in your feelings. Now, it's like you want to care. You keep telling yourself you don't know how. The crazy part is you do. In order for you to create intimate bonds with people, that means you know how. You just scared. But now I'm getting irritated because this is scared in the worst way. Yeah, you're being a fucking coward. Excuse the language, get the message, because that's a whole ass cuss word to me. That's exactly what's going on here. You're being a fucking coward. I'm not about to sit up here and tell somebody don't give up on you. I'm not about to sit up here and tell somebody don't wait on you. When even though you want to go towards somebody, like, you keep scaring yourself out of it. Yeah, look. 8 of Cups in reverse. You don't want to walk away. But you don't want to let your trust issues go either. Why did all this flip over? It's like you don't want to think about this shit day and night, but you do. You don't want to juggle bounce back and forth between both worlds, but you do. You want to move forward, but you don't. You want to tell a motherfucker how you feel, but you don't. You want to give somebody a solid offer, but you don't. You still waste the fucking time. Literally. Yours and mine. Because all this action you know you need to take that you came out with so strong in the freaking beginning, where's that? Only action you did was into situations. Into situations that was helping you become a better person. You wasn't supposed to in them. You were supposed to face them. You were supposed to face them. Yeah, so you can move on in a healthy way.